Hey queer peeps, welcome back to our channel. Today we've got something a little different but definitely special for those of you exploring your gender identity or anyone curious about the journey of self-discovery. We've crafted a quiz packed with thought-provoking questions to guide you. So grab a pen and paper and get comfy and let's dive in. The internet's impact on gender identity. Here's question number 1. Ever wonder if you might be transgender, genderqueer, or non-binary? The internet has transformed our world, exposing us to diverse concepts, people who represent trans and genderqueer folks, and inclusive language. Transgender characters are popping up all over television, with representation in media being at an all-time high. Let me say that the journey to understanding who you are truly requires a lot of bold honesty about who you are and what your internal experience is. As a 21-year-old, I came out to a boss who I adore. She told me, "Isaac, you just have to trust what your body tells you." And she was right. Getting to know your unique gender is a long process that requires a lot of insight and oftentimes support along the way. The most important thing is that you treat yourself with compassion and listen to clues no matter how subtle or obvious with an open mind. To answer question number 1, list out the facts about your body, your dysphoria, your gender euphoria, and the ways that you want to express yourself. The answer to question number 1 might just rise to the surface over time. Question number 2. Social media's role in gender identity exploration. Has social media experiences sparked gender identity questions? Many times in my work as a trans therapist have I noticed that availability is a powerful force. I thought I was cisgender for a very long time until I heard someone explain their gender to me. And then I realized that their language, the language that explains my experience to me, is also my experience. In that very moment, my very own gender identity was also available to me, but I needed someone to expose it to me. I needed to resonate with another person's example because my gender nuances were so subtle at the time. All this to say, social media might be a great source of introducing you to yourself. Question number 3, pronoun discomfort and awareness. Do you feel uncomfortable with the gender-assigned pronouns? If you feel like the pronouns given to you at birth do not accurately communicate who you are to the world, pay attention. If what feels off isn't striking the right chords, you don't feel seen, you feel uncomfortable and misunderstood, we might need to be boldly honest with yourself. Honesty might be hard, but it will point you in the right direction. Positive pronoun experiences. Do you ever experience euphoria with different pronouns? Determining which pronouns describe your experiences best can be a tricky balance. You might find that certain pronouns are comfortable in one season of life or in certain spaces, and then they might evolve given your personal development or social context. This is very normal. You can be out when and if you want. The first time someone referred to me with they, them pronouns, I was elated. I will never forget it. And I don't ask everyone to use they, them pronouns all the time. Again, find out what resonates with you and what helps you live most comfortably in your body. Number 5, expressing yourself differently. Wishing to express your gender differently? Break free from societal norms and explore expressing your true self. From clothing to presentations, let's challenge expectations and embrace individuality. It might take time and money to find the fits and expressions that work for you. I say let's remember who you are. Just like putting Humpty Dumpty back into one member, sometimes we have to remember who we are too. Give yourself some time to find the expressions, the clothing, the hairstyles, possibly the makeup, and the pronouns that help you feel more like yourself. Number 6, gender activities and hobbies. Do gendered activities resonate with you? Reflect on societal expectations and how they shape your interest. Remember, everyone has the right to reject restrictive gender roles. Experiencing a gendered world has its downs for sure, but a potential upside is taking inventory on how you feel in certain situations. For example, I love changing the oil on my car. The energy of that activity, even as stereotypically male as it is, feels very powerful to me. I also love arranging flowers. My favorite gift in the whole world is cutting uncut flowers and bundling them into this beautiful arrangement. The energy of decorating with flowers feels very soft and somehow connected to the earth. Letting your body tell you its truth is a great way to connect to activities that make you feel comfortable and powerful to reject the ones that do not. Number 7, questioning gender-specific norms. Ever question why things are gender-specific? Unpack societal coding from glassware to marketing. Challenge the status quo and engage with items that resonate with your identity. It's time to dig deeper so that you can define your world for yourself. The world is way too complex to mask, shapeshift, code shift, or pretend. You get to decorate the world with your energy. So find your canvases and have at it. Number 8, comfort in gendered activities. How would you feel more comfortable if you identified differently? Imagine embracing a different gender identity and explore changes that bring you joy. Focus on both the challenges and the euphoria that come with being your authentic self. I love to ask my clients 2 thought-provoking questions. The first one, what is the risk of changing? But more powerfully, what is the risk of staying the same? As you collect the data around these 2 questions, the answers might just convince you to live out of your genuine cravings. That concludes our gender identity exploration quiz. And remember, your journey is valid and there's no wrong answers. If you found this quiz helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more empowering content, and share your experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep on shining. Mwah.